to the Pesky Report, a podcast for Red Sox fans. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Pesky Report. This is episode number 169, giggity. My name is Brad Chandler. With me tonight, I am joined by Doink and Brady. How are we doing tonight?
Yeah, fine. It always sucks when you lose the last game of the series because you're like
the game before recording is like, it's like, how you doing? It's like, well, we won 2 games.
But it doesn't feel
3.
like it because I have short-term memory like a little squirrel. I'm pissed.
I'm you know what, they showed up, you know, like they won the series. That's cool. They won 2 series in a row, so steps
3.
in the right direction. 3 in a row. That's getting better.
Technically it is 3.
It counts.
But
So,
I mean, in fairness, that Orioles 1 game, like, how do you really call that a series?
I wouldn't be calling it a series still if we didn't keep winning series after it. But now that we've continued to win series after it, I'm like, yeah, no, that counts. I'm gonna count it.
Fair enough. I mean, it is the first series we won against an American League East team, but the first official one was against the declining New York Yankees, who have just been
free-falling New York Yankees.
Jesus, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but definitely want to talk about the Red Sox and Pirates. But Brady has a pretty big hard-on for one of the players on the Pittsburgh Pirates, and let's dive into that just a little bit there, Mr. Brady. Brady's like, he's been on a roll pretty much all year. Needed a closer, needed a first baseman, hates Matt Barnes, said Matt Barnes was shit last year. And everybody was like, oh, he's elite, which, you know, in fairness, the beginning of the year last year, he was pretty good. Mm-hmm. Totally took a nosedive there. But you and I shit talk each other a lot, or I do a lot of shit talking to you and you just take it. But let's talk about your boy Reynolds.
Oh, he's so good. He's so good.
I'm sorry.
Like
he is good. He's good.
You got a little something right here, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Sorry.
He's just so athletic. Like, he's everything that would be great to have on the team, right? Like, I'm not saying he's Grady Sizemore, but like, he kind of gives me Grady Sizemore ability vibes.
Are we talking Grady Sizemore back when he was with the Indians? Because I hope we're not talking about when he was with the Red Sox.
No. We're talking pre-broken Grady Sizemore, like a fully intact Grady Sizemore. Like, Brian Reynolds is really, really good. He really is.
Yeah, he's not a free agent until I believe it was 2026, right?
Yeah. No, that's a while off. Like,
the thing that I enjoyed about Brian Reynolds in this series was he was 0 for 3 in the first game, and then he Eckersley calling out the ownership of his team, and decided to do a little Brian Reynolds solo revenge tour against Eck, which don't love the way he approached it, but respect for showing up at least. If he had continued to not perform after being like, I don't give a shit what Eck says, then I would have been like, yikes, bud. But at least he hit 3 home runs.
Yeah, he hit one. We did end up giving up 3 yesterday, but he hit a 2-run bomb off of Hill yesterday in the first inning. And then today he hits, I believe it was 2 2-run homers.
Yep.
Right?
It was the exact script. It was just the game glitched and the exact same thing happened twice.
He looked like shit today.
Maybe because he's having a down year for Brian Reynolds, maybe, and because Ben Sherrington knows the farm system, so there's probably got to be some like guys he would love, certain little pieces he would like to grab back. I don't know, make it work.
What, from the Red Sox? You think he still knows the farm system? There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
chance he still knows it. No.
Listen, I know it's been 12 years since he's been here, but there has to be someone he signed when they were like 13 that like is now at like high A.
Devers?
Like, maybe. I just like Ben Sherrington, and I'd like to find a way.
We get it. You like everybody that is not Chaim Bloom.
I do like Chaim Bloom. I like Chaim Bloom a lot. In 2 years from now, I'm gonna love him.
You're gonna kiss his feet. Like,
Confirmed.
I don't think I'll kiss his feet, right? Because I'm not a big foot kisser. But I will be like
his hand.
You'll kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
I'll do that. Yep, that sounds fair.
When he has a Boston Red Sox World Series like 2028,
2024,
2028 World Series ring. He's gonna have the 2024, 2025, 2026.
Okay.
We might skip 2027 just because
we just gotta do every other. Every other year.
We'll get that 2028 ring, and Brady be like, "All right, now I can kiss the ring."
I like
it. I might even kiss the feet. That's a lot of rings. At that point, I'd be like,
he might need to.
Theo. Yeah, Theo who? Like
kiss the toe rings.
Do you think he wears toe rings?
Who, Bloom?
Yeah.
He looks like a guy that would probably wear toe rings.
Maybe in the summer, when he's in Aruba.
He definitely looks like he wears
talking to Bogart.
Yeah, talking to Xander's mom or something.
Hey, listen, your son's not worth $32 million a year. We're gonna offer him 26, all right? And she's gonna be like, no, Scotty told us we would get 40. So that's what we're going for.
I just gotta hold on that I think Chaim a guy that wears like Birkenstocks, but with his socks on at the same time. Like that I believe to be true.
He wears what? You're breaking out.
Uh-oh, he froze. He said Birkenstocks and socks.
I did.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck Birkenstocks are.
Birkenstocks?
Like sandals?
Yeah, sandals.
Why can't we just fucking say sandals?
Well, they're like
they're preppy.
Specific sandal.
Yeah. I mean, didn't he go to school at Yale?
That's why. Like,
checks out.
Yeah. Thank you, Doink. Yeah.
I like Birkenstocks for the record.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he definitely looks like he wears those.
Yeah.
They're comfortable. Supportive.
I'd probably rock those, not for $110.
Good. Yeah, they got the markup on those shoes in the last like 10 years is insane.
Kale chips too.
Zappos got them for free advertisement right there, but Zappos got them for $130.
Fuck that.
Like they're basically flip flops. Like, we just lost Brady. But yeah. Well, I learned something new. I didn't know that those were called Birkenstocks. I thought they were just fucking sandals. But yeah, he definitely looks like he would wear Birkenstocks. With socks is what you said?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah. He would probably wear them with socks and long pants.
Like white crew socks, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he would wear a polo?
Yeah, he looks like kind of guy.
He wears polos all the time. That's all he wears.
He ties the sweater around it and does that whole.
You're right. The picture that I took with him, he's wearing a fucking polo.
Yep.
Yeah. See.
In fairness,
polo.
There you go. Dave Dombrowski wears a turtleneck all the time, and I love Dave, so I'm not.
That's not true.
Dave Dombrowski?
Yep. Dave Dombrowski does not wear a turtleneck all the time.
Oh, like maybe not in the shower.
I got a picture with Dave Dombrowski. And
I'd like to hug that man.
Yeah, you wouldn't hug Chaim Bloom, though, would you?
Yes, I would. In 2 years, like, me and you are going to be best friends in 2 years. I'm going to get you fucked up. And he's like, I don't drink. I'm like, you're gonna. Oh, you're gonna. When you get Brian Reynolds. Oh, God. Deliver me. Where is Brian Reynolds from? I need to know everything about him.
Brian Reynolds.
I think he's from Ohio.
Oh shit, he was drafted by the Giants, second round. Went to Vanderbilt. Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore, Maryland.
I'll take him home. Not too far of a ride.
Just meet us there. Trade for him right now.
I'm trying to find my Dombrowski picture that I got.
What does he wear? He wears number 10. The story wears 10, right?
Yeah.
He might have to give that up.
He can be 9.
Ted Williams would.
Oh, you're right. No, he can't be 9.
He could be 22. I
was like, oh shit.
Oh, he would look like fire in 22.
Yeah, fams on the fams get 22 right now. So
Tommy's gonna have to, for Brian Reynolds, might have to just be like, I could wear 44.
Yeah, Reynolds wear 44.
Who wears 44?
Brian Reynolds.
Oh, okay. Fair
enough.
enough.
No, don't you put that. Stop. He wears a nice, respectable number.
Like 88?
No.
I'm surprised James Karinchak isn't number 88. That crazy reliever on the Guardians.
Yeah, he's a
douchebag. Psychopath.
And then the guy that wears 99, who can't ever find the plate.
Does he wear 99?
Is that the relief pitcher for the Guardians?
Yeah.
The fucking psycho dude who's just like always
who looks like he's on coke, and he's like,
he wears 99.
Yeah, he's like a big MAGA dipshit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not get him either.
I would be so scared if he was on my team. He genuinely seems just like a very a very difficult person to be around.
Was it Fairbanks from the Rays?
That dude's a fucking cokehead. There's no way you can tell me he's not.
I can't watch him. That's way too much stress on my life. That's craziness.
God damn it. I'm still looking for that Dombrowski picture that I have.
I've seen it. It makes me happy. You know,
it's got Tony La Russa in the background.
Is he drunk?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
He's like, do you know who the fuck I am?
No, I didn't know who the fuck you are.
I'm the asshole that lost the Red Sox in 2004. That was great. Thank you.
2004, was he part of the 2013?
I thought 2004. I think pretty sure he was the Cardinals manager.
He was the manager for 2004, but I didn't know if he was. Did he retire before 13?
He did retire at some point. He did retire, and then he came out of it to work the front office
for the Red Sox.
Yeah, then he got drunk like a motherfucker, and then got hired for the White Sox, which I still have no idea why they hired him. It's an odd fit.
Yeah, no.
Young team, a guy's already in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he's done.
So if he, that makes no sense. You're already in the Hall of Fame. Why did you need a fucking
good alcohol there?
I hate Tony La Russa.
Wow, that's a strong.
That's valid.
I don't. Okay, I do not like him. Should be.
Yeah, I guess hate is a strong word.
Hate. Did you? Speaking of time, did you hear about the fucking one of the fans was like, "Hey, you need to pinch run." Whoever,
yeah, and he did it.
and then he tried playing it off like, oh yeah, tell that fan that I did it because of them. It's like
you literally did because you're asleep at the wheel constantly. It's
drunk at the wheel, Doink, drunk at the wheel,
drunk and asleep.
That checks out.
There he is.
That's a nice picture.
And there's Tony.
On his big old iPad or something. What is it?
iPad. That's a notebook.
Oh, it's a notebook. Okay, it looks like
he's looking at pictures of bottles of liquor. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait to get
just
you
drooling.
Home." Hold on. Look at the dude right next to him.
I can't. Okay.
He's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
He's like Tony smells like booze. He's got his hands covering his nose because Tony just reeks of bourbon.
And Marlboro. He's like, God.
I'm not gonna lie. So that was a spring training game, and it was probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. Went down there, literally sat right behind home plate, had people like calling me and texting me. They were like, "Oh, dude, I see you on TV," because literally I was like right there, and I was wearing my. It says Boston on the front, and on the back it's a urinal. It said "Wicked Pissa," and it had the Yankee symbol. On
I
the
have that
urinal.
shirt.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
High five.
Now I want that fucking
Yeah,
shirt.
you gotta get
now.
that shirt.
Yeah, you got to get that shirt. You're not cool like us.
I'll send you a picture of it later to confirm it's the same one, but it has to be.
It's gray. Well,
Yeah.
mine's gray. Yeah.
Mine's gray.
So my friends were like taking screenshots of nothing and were like sending pictures to me and shit. And I was just like, that's nice.
That's
That's
good
great.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
awesome.
was. Flew down to Florida on a Saturday night and flew back home Sunday night or Sunday evening.
Damn.
You might want to stay a while. It's nicer than fucking Connecticut.
Well, it was a free trip.
Got it.
And so I couldn't complain. I literally only paid for food. That was it.
Well, okay then. And you
That
got to
was-
meet Dave Dombrowski.
And that was because my buddy's wife fucked up and thought that spring training was in Boston.
Nope.
Nope.
It's not. Unless you want to play a snowball. That's not usually going to work out too well.
I think it was like February 28th, too, or some shit like that.
I would like to hypnotize you and see if you can go back and see if you can recall the smell of Tony La Russa on that day.
I can't remember that, but I can tell you that it was the lineup was Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley, Devers, Bogarts, Holt, Nunez, Vasquez, Travis, and Sturgeon, and Ryan Weber pitched.
Nice.
I saw a Chavis home run.
Aw.
Is that's before steroids or
That was post steroids.
I'm just trying to get sorry. I was trying to get my bearings there. You know what I mean?
Nice
It was
horse.
It was definitely
Pony.
post.
Ice pony.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been downgraded. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, speaking about your source, let's start talking about this fucking the series. God damn it.
You're not having a good day.
That's how I feel too.
I'm just bro, I've just had like a really like we'll have to talk about this out of here, but like it's been a rough fucking week. Like and it has nothing to do like with at home shit. It's work shit. So it's like it's been a rough week. I took 2 days off last week, and let's just leave it at that for now. So the Red Sox faced the Pirates this year. The attendance was pretty. What do you think the average attendance was for these 3 games?
16,000.
That was my what the fuck? Shit, man.
Okay, you can say 16,001.
No, 14,000. I'm gonna go down, not up. That was weird.
You're gonna go down? Yeah, yeah, buddy.
Try to keep everybody happy. I'm a team player. What can I say? I have no sense of smell, so it doesn't.
Doink's like gonna fucking die over here.
It's like right as I took a sip of water.
I do that all the time.
All right.
Oh,
So
God.
tonight's game was actually had the most people in attendance.
Makes
This
sense.
game was at 20,991. Let's just call it 21,000.
Wow.
Show up for JT. I get it.
Tuesday night, it was at 19,387. Yesterday's was fucking pathetic. 15,231.
Wow. So the average is what, like 18, 17?
It's like right around like 17, I would say.
That sucks.
That's terrible. That's
That's
such
got
a
to be
beautiful
great for
park.
them, though.
That
for,
park
like,
is just so amazing.
What do they
It's
normally
so
get
sad
there?
that it's not full.
with like 10
I
a
I'd have
non-Red Sox game.
Gotta depend on who's in town. Yeah.
what in the fuck was that? Was that cat?
Yeah, Elsa had an answer to your question. She said, "If it's the Reds, it's really bad." She's like,
"They're handing out tickets on the street."
Yeah, she's like, I'm not going to that shit show.
I do want to give a shout out to the guys that were screaming shit the other night.
Game 1. Strike him out! Strike him out!
Double play! Double play! It was so fucking.
I don't know how they like didn't move whatever mic they were sitting right next to, or just like turn that mic down. That was. I feel like that might have even just been picked up off of like the umpire's mic. I don't know what.
So we
They
do
were
have
so loud.
What if it was the umpire?
Like under his breath to sound like 4 teenage boys.
He wants to get the fuck out of there, so he's just like,
well,
he's a ventriloquist. He's great.
The first game was 2 hours and 37 minutes. The second game was 2 hours and 43 minutes. And tonight's game was 2 hours and 37.
We've been playing some quick games.
We do have a question in from Paul. Really tough to believe the Red Sox make the playoffs. What do you all think? I'll let you guys go first. Doink?
This weekend is the season.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. I don't want to say it's the whole season, but this weekend determines a lot, just mathematically.
I think there's too much to leapfrog, you know. If Chris Sale was coming back, that'd be cool. That would be a shot in the arm. I think they'll play respectable, but there's a lot of baseball teams to leapfrog.
Oh, guys,
I'm sorry. Hold on.
We get James Paxton soon. Don't worry, James Paxton's gonna come back.
Well, that ship is fucking sailed.
I won't talk.
Did we find out what happened to him?
He's got a lat strain.
He threw.
So
a
it's not. Yeah, he faced 2 batters.
Ow!
Don't love it. Really don't love it. I really don't love it.
So now we're looking at probably not seeing him at all this year.
Oh,
I
think Chris Castillo said he's out.
I don't think he's officially shut down, but
he's.
I'm sorry, Chris who?
Castillo?
It's Cotillo.
Sorry.
Castillo.
It's Cotillo.
You know, my boy Chris, right? Well,
Cotillo.
Of the Mexican Times.
All of my Yankee friends text me today, and they were like, "You actually thought James Paxton wasn't going to get hurt on a rehab assignment? You silly, silly child." Oh, poor James.
It really sucks.
It does.
But we've been doing mediocre without him, and we'll continue to do mediocre without him. So that's fine by me.
Who else is coming back? Like who? Like Story's close, right?
Story's close. Ref Snyder's gonna. I don't know.
He's back.
He's back.
Ref Snyder's back.
Danish Strom. Strom is coming. I think will be activated tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Houck, no word on Houck, right?
No, Houck
has to get shut down. He has like a disc issue in his back.
So do I. Okay, so please let's be respectful.
No, yeah, my partner just got spinal surgery like a month ago. If that has to be what Tanner's going through, like, bye. See you next year, maybe.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's when we go get Bednard.
We finally get a closer, right?
There you go.
Finally. I stopped bitching. We have no closer. We get a closer and like, oh, he's broken. Like,
oh, actually, yeah, his entire back is fine.
Now Barnes is going to be the closer because he'll be
great. He's going to be great the rest of the year. Everyone's going to be like, ooh, and then he's going to fuck you over in the spring, right when it starts.
Fantastic.
So,
in the stars.
Brad, what was your response to the playoffs? It was this weekend determines.
I don't think so.
It'll be fun to like play spoiler. I think that's kind of like
the best. Would be so with.
I like that.
We have this like ridiculous expanded playoff format. It's like
we do.
We can sneak in there and fuck around if we want to. Like it would just be fun.
They could fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Right now the Red Sox are 5 games back.
Are the White Sox are above us in the standings?
They are.
That'll change. That's changing. The White Sox are gonna.
The Orioles are 2.5 games back. Hopefully after this weekend, we can be right around even with the Excuse me.
What in the actual fuck was that?
That was like a frog.
Like, you don't have a pet, but like it sounds like your pet is ill.
I burped. Sorry,
Is that
guys.
the postseason? That was the postseason experience for you.
Speaking of which, is perfect. Did you see the fucking athletics guy that was that Piscotti who fucking spit and pukes?
Oh,
Oh yeah, in the outfield.
that was
Yeah.
gross.
Was that
I
good?
thought it was absolutely hilarious. He's like, "Pfft," and there's a,
Does
I
he
always
come
feel
out
bad
again?
for players that puke in the field. That's
and then
so
Braden's like,
embarrassing.
"Oh, okay."
But does he stay in the game? Like that's the
think
part
I think he
in the
stayed
game.
in the game.
Take
I
him
don't
the
know.
fuck out. It's the A's. It doesn't matter. He just puked.
So he's
Like,
got like
what-
heat. He's got like heat stroke, and they're like, "Yeah, you're fine, bud."
Just get the fuck out there and catch the ball. It's like,
So I did I did security for a couple days, whatever, for this guy, and I was checking IDs and whatnot, and this guy came in, and he burped, and as he burped, he fucking puked, and I was just like, "Come on, dude, I can't let you in."
That's so
He was like,
gross.
"Oh, I'm not even drunk." I'm like, "You just puked all over the floor. Like, what do you want me to do?"
Tony La Russa said, "Hold my beer."
And he doesn't puke.
No.
Ask Tony La Russa what a hangover is like. He's like, "I'd have to stop drinking."
He's like, "What's a hangover?"
I've been drinking since 1973. He really is a crazy motherfucker. He really is.
But so we got Tampa Bay and Toronto are tied for the second and third wild card, and Seattle might be making their first. I can't wait for Seattle. Like, okay, Seattle's America's team, like Karada says, but how fucking hilarious would it be if Seattle like just gets there and then they fucking lose so that they don't get into the playoffs?
That's mean.
Like
They are literally the only team in all of baseball that has not made it to the World Series.
their rotation is too good to not make it to the playoffs.
It's Seattle. They'll fucking find a way.
I
The
don't know.
Mariner. You remember the saying, the Mets will Met? The Mariners will Mariner. Or whatever.
That doesn't
The,
go as
the
well.
M's will M.
I don't know. That their starting rotation's kind of nasty.
I love their ballpark. I've never been in person, but on
I
TV,
wanna
it
go
looks
so bad.
So cool.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I'm pulling just for that.
They have crazy like cameras there too. Like the camera work at that ballpark. is
Yeah, I
always
love
nuts.
the sideline. Fucking,
Yeah,
it's kind of like NFL.
I
stuff.
don't like it, but like it's cool.
I bet you they have like really cool food options there too.
Ooh,
They look-
Crickets.
definitely seafood. Hella seafood.
That's
you
not
don't
the
remember.
cool.
You don't remember that? Garen Austin brought some up into the.
Oh yeah.
And Remy went to go eat it, and he's like,
yeah. He's like, fuck this shit.
I bet you could get like a nice fish sandwich at their park. I hope that'd be cool.
Bunch of
eat
sailors
it.
just walking in. Arr.
Speaking of which, should we get to our fucking dumb dad jokes? I feel like we each need to
Oh,
say a dumb
gosh.
dad joke.
I'm working on.
I don't
Yep.
have any.
Well,
I'm
I'm
good.
going to tell my Pirates one because we faced the Pirates, and a lot of people have already heard it. But hey, Brady,
Yeah.
what is a Pirate's favorite letter?
What's that, pal?
Well, what is it?
Is it R?
You think it's R, but it's really the C.
I like that. You know, like that.
It's so fucking. I don't know what it is. Like lately, I've been fucking watching like TikToks and shit where they tell like dad jokes and whatnot.
You've had dad jokes from the second I met you. Like,
Did I?
yeah.
My favorite dad joke, though, is like, do you think they let you talk loud in Hawaii, or is it just like do you think they let you laugh out loud in Hawaii, or is it just like aloha?
That's a good one.
See,
That's a good one.
That's a nice one. Can I tell the one that my family makes fun? It's not a joke, but it's a dad-ism.
Okay.
Every time we go out to dinner, and I don't do this on purpose, it's automatic. Like I think I'm witty, something new.
It's just because you're a dad.
Oh, is it the stack of 20s? Just the waitress for a stack of 20s when she asked you if you need anything else?
No.
My dad used to do that.
I do like that. I may put that in the repertoire. It's when they come up and ask if you would like a refill, and Connor will always say, "Yes, please," right? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, hook him up. He's not driving."
Nice.
Right? And every time I forget, and my whole family's like, "You dumb piece of shit." It's the same joke every time.
That's
and
great.
the waiter gives you the courtesy, like,
They're like, "Oh,
and I'm
he's
like,
not driving."
"It's Sprite. It's not alcohol." Like,
and he can't drive.
right. And I'm
like-
laughing. They're
That's
like
a
every
twofer.
fucking time. And I'm like, "No, I don't." "Oh, I do." "Ooh, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me."
Oh well.
Stack of 20.
That-
That'd be great.
That is kind of a dadism. I always ask, what can I get for you tonight? $1 million.
Oh, you could go off color with it too. You know what I mean? "Oh, what can I do for you?"
Well, speaking of going out to eat, I went to Jesus Christ.
Swear.
So I went out to eat on Friday night, and my friends and we went out to, I think it was like Ruby Tuesdays or something. I don't remember. So we get there, and I'm one of those people where when I go out to eat and I get like a soda, I down that soda like wicked fast. Like within like 2 minutes, I need a refill. So the waiter's already pissed off because he's got 12 people on the other side of the restaurant that he's got to take care of, and he has to walk all the way over to our table to take care of us. And so he comes over after like 2 minutes or whatever. He's like, "Oh, do you need a refill?" I was like, "Sure." And then like he gives me the refill, and then like he comes back over, soda's gone. "Need a refill?" "Sure." I think I needed like 6 refills. Finally, I just asked him. I was like, "Hey, can I just get a pitcher?"
Like, let's just make this easier for everybody.
Make it easier for yourself. Like, where did Brady fucking go?
That's okay.
God damn it. All right, fuck it. Let's talk about the game. We're already like a half an hour.
Baseball.
Yeah. First game, Red Sox end up winning 5-3. They are at 58 and 59. It was the game that Nick Pivetta started. Let's hurry up and get Pivetta out of the way because Brady's coming back.
Hey.
Hey! Pivetta went 7 innings, gave up 1 hit, walked 3, struck out 6. His strikeout rate has gone down a little bit. He hasn't been.
Yeah. He's been pitching to contact a bunch, but like
Right.
DP
Strat.
Merchant.
Mm-hmm. He sure is a DP.
He faced 25 batters. He threw 99 pitches, 63 for strike, 32 strikes by contact, 8 strikes swinging. That's not fantastic. Strikes looking, 23, 5 ground balls, 11 fly balls, line drives, 3 of them. So very good. Davis comes in a third of an inning. He gives up 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walked 1. Davis has looked like shit lately.
That was not fun. It was like that. It was 5-0. We were like, "Oh, sick, like nice and easy." And then it was just like, "Oh no, okay, we actually have to like fight for this game." And that was very annoying. I didn't feel like doing that.
That's not true, Brady.
Swear.
For anybody who's listening, Brady just asked us in the chat, like, how many apples grow on trees? And he said all of them. That's not true, though. That is.
Pretty good one. Pretty good one.
That's definitely a dad joke.
Uh-huh.
What a fucker.
Nick Pivetta is, listen, he's having a really solid year. That's what he's having.
I wouldn't say he's having a solid year.
A little
What?
inconsistent recently, but
He's definitely getting.
I still
a little
trust
better.
him. I still trust him.
I would trust him over, I don't know, Winkowski.
He gets run support. Like,
He does.
that's the thing about Pavetta is like he rarely doesn't get run support. Josh Winkowski does not get run support ever.
He doesn't. I mean, does he deserve it really right now? After what he pitched today?
No. Well, I mean, he does, but like every pitcher deserves run support.
I like Winkowski.
All right, so let's get back to it. All right, John Schreiber comes in. He gets a hold. He throws 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Faced 3 batters. Matt Barnes comes in, faces 3 batters, gets 2 strikeouts, and he gets a fly ball out. How do you feel about that, Brady? With Matt Barnes coming in and having a shutdown inning and dropping his ERA to 6.45.
Well, you just said it all there. Good. I want him. He pitches for the Red Sox right now. I can't wait for the day he no longer does. But if he's going to put on a Red Sox jersey, then I hope he does well. But I can't wait till he's off the team.
His ERA over the course of that game was 0.
So, yes,
sure was.
If we're going by ERAs by games,
game ERA was 0. So pretty good.
I knew he was going to come back. He's going to be really good down the stretch. He's ready. He will take over as the closer and do really well for the rest of the year.
Seems like that would happen unless like the universe continues to just smite us and they're like, actually, no, you get to have shitty Matt Barnes again.
Oh, you'll get it again. Don't worry.
I'd like to wait a little bit.
Or he gets hurt like every other fucking pitcher we've had. He's definitely just knocked on wood.
Don't need another one. Do not need another injury.
All
cool that we got to avoid using Whitlock the whole series.
You know what? I didn't even notice that.
Great. Love it.
It is nice.
Because we're actually going to need him in Baltimore.
That's so sad, right? All right. So the next game, we win 8-3. The Sox are back at 500. Unfortunately, they're now under 500 again because of today's game. The Red Sox ended up using Rich Hill, who in the first inning gives up a 2-run bomb to Brady's boy, Reynolds. And that was literally the only runs he gave up at 5 innings. Rich Hill going 5 innings. Anybody upset with that?
Nope. There was like he, had that little like oopsie at the beginning, and then he like locked the fuck down and just I think he retired like 12 straight batters at one point. He was zooming. It was kind of sick.
Yeah, 5 innings from Hill is like 8 innings from somebody else.
Yeah, it's a complete game.
Yeah, right. No, 6 innings is a complete game.
Rich Hill pitched a complete game shutout as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, wait, so is that a Rich Hill now? Is that 5 innings, 2 runs is a Rich Hill? Rich Hill shutout?
That's a complete game shutout. Yeah, for Rich Hill.
I'm seeing something that looks weird to me, and I gotta.
You should talk to the doctor about that. It's not supposed to be that color, Brad.
That's not what I'm talking about. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, fucker. I'm trying to find this. It just doesn't make sense. How many fucking... He really did. Rich Hill only threw 57 pitches.
Yeah. He was cruising. It wasn't... I was like very confused.
That didn't make... Like, I'm seeing it here and I'm like, no fucking way that's true. And then I had to go verify it. He faced 18 batters through 57 pitches, 43 strikes. Why?
Yeah, he was just getting like 1-2 pitch outs. He was just like, it was like boop, 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 boop. It was so
Maybe
fast.
They're planning on using him in the bullpen or something. We do need another lefty because Davis is not fucking. He's not.
Well, we get Strom tomorrow.
Right, but we get Strom back, but we still have Davis, and
Still
that's
need
it.
more.
We don't have
lefties.
Taylor. We don't have Darwinson.
Yeah.
Where is Josh Taylor? Is he still
He's
hurt?
He's dead.
Oh, R.I.P. Josh Taylor.
Like
Damn it.
we haven't even gotten. They don't even bother telling us anymore.
You can't be a left-handed pitcher in the Red Sox organization and feel safe, right? Chris Sale, dead.
Or a right-handed one.
James Paxton, dead. Josh Taylor, dead. Matt Strom, kind of dead for a little while.
Yeah, just barely was able to be resuscitated.
Darwinson should be dead.
Oh, man.
What? All right, then, my friend. Uh-huh.
Oh man.
You know what's nuts? Can I tell you what's nuts?
What's nuts?
Your jokes?
There's not one knuckleballer in the Major League Baseball right now.
Fix it, someone.
Please. Nobody's working on
One?
a fucking knuckleball. There's none.
That's insane.
Right.
Who was the last knuckleballer? Is that R.A. Dickey?
Was there a guy in the Orioles but he stunk? I thought there was a guy that came back and he tried. He got his shit kicked out of him. I think the Orioles had a guy.
Not sure. All right, let's get back to this. All right, Hill, really weird, odd that he threw 57 pitches. Brazier comes in, strikes out all 3 guys that he faces. Salmore comes in. I'm starting to, I have to ask Ed where Salmore lands on his.
He's high up.
It has to be.
I think he's 3rd or 4th.
He faced 6 batters and Jesus, not a hit.
He's been dealing.
Yeah, no walks. And then Familia comes in, immediately gives up fucking 3 hits, a run. Thankfully we were up by fucking 6 runs. Jesus Christ, Brady. Oh, is that who? Mickey Jonas? Is that?
Yeah, that's
that
the
was
last
the knuckleballer.
Yeah, he fucking was real bad. I need that kid to pitch for the Orioles this weekend.
Would love that. Get him back.
Please give him a shot. Have some balls, Orioles. Give him a shot.
Have that sounds like a Heim plan.
Hey,
nope.
it's so crazy. It just might work.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the jerk-out boy can catch him.
Hey, he can catch anybody.
He's got good hands. I'm real good.
Catch and release.
Yeah, I no doubt he has good release.
What happens when he goes on the IL with carpal tunnel, though? What?
Is it left or right?
No, he's got
yes.
he's got all those muscles are so strong. He'll never.
Have you seen the fucking the Family Guy episode where Quagmire's in his house and he finds the internet porn for the first time, and he's in his house for weeks upon weeks, and then he finally comes out, and then Peter's like, Quagmire, oh, are you okay? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And then his arm comes out and it's fucking 300 times the size of his other arm. And he's like, Peter goes, have you been working out? And he's like, no.
Yeah. How do you think McGuire's so good at caught stealing?
So you're saying he's a righty?
No one's stealing bases on him. Yeah.
Maybe that's
obviously you use the same hand, right? I don't know.
Let's ask him. Let's get him on the pod.
I would.
This is why we need media access.
The questions everyone wants to know.
Do you think that Reese McGuire is a lefty or a righty when he got caught in his car? And if he's a righty, do you think that's what's helping him throw runners out at second?
It definitely is.
Maybe it's
what if he really settles in, right? And he really becomes a really good player for a while. At some point, it has to be addressed, right? You can't just sweep that shit under the rug. No.
Bro, do you not know how many times I fucking made comments about him before he became a member of the Red Sox?
I do, because we were a part of some of those together. But where, you can't just ignore that. If he became an all-star, right? In some weird.
There's no fucking way he's gonna become an all-star.
He'll never be an all-star.
Do you see the forearms on that fucker?
No, but because of the thing, he'll never be an all-star. So we don't have to worry.
Yeah, what thing?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I
Dollar General.
just keep hearing about an incident. I'm not sure what happened. No, he's like.
You have to address
Do
it.
you
I feel
think
like
he's like
he's-
partnered up with like Dollar General or Dollar Tree?
Definitely not.
He's like, all right, here's $1,000 for sexual abuse or whatever for every time somebody or whatever goes in.
Can you imagine if you're a PR company and you're like, all right, we have a new client coming in. All right, what do we have to do? Oh, see, this guy was beating his meat in the in the old discount parking lot? Yeah. Well, this guy is a major league catcher. He was working out. What's wrong with that? Well, he was working out a part of his body you're not supposed to in public. Oh, no, we can't fix that.
Yeah, well, they did. So,
But it's not addressed.
but we all it's just like there. I feel like because it didn't happen before, like in between his time on teams, it's like he had to deal with that like on other teams before us. It's like at this point, it's just like, all right, whatever.
But hold on.
Do you think that's why he got traded to the White Sox? Toronto Blue Jays were just like, we've had enough of this shit.
Yeah,
But
they keep a tight ship.
There was a superintendent of a school district in New Jersey who got caught taking a shit repeatedly on the high school track, and he was known as the pooper intendant. Right, that's what he's known as. Okay, and his career is done. It's over. Right, he's done. But how does Reese McGuire just get to like? You got to address it. You got to do something about it.
I'm sure like it was addressed. It's just like, does he have to address it every time he switches teams?
Yeah, I think you do. You may have to.
I don't know. He's not like a sex offender.
The guy.
I don't subscribe to that.
Wait, hold up. You're just mind your own P's and Q's, right? And you pull into a parking
I pulled
lot.
it up, Brady.
I'm not looking at other people's cars. That's not my business.
Okay. All right.
I mean, hey, hold on a second. So we're saying that this guy,
maybe he's got tinted windows. I don't know.
You know he doesn't.
I mean,
he
got
convertible. He had a convertible.
It was an SUV, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like a minivan or something.
A minivan?
No,
that's
it wasn't.
Fucking.
It wasn't a minivan. I'm kidding.
It was a work van. It was a white one. It said free candy on the side.
No.
Off-season workout, baby.
No, he just came back from like spring training. He came back from like the Dunedin.
How horny must you be? You're like, I gotta pull over right the fuck now.
Was it a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General?
Dollar Tree.
You know what? There's a fucking Dollar Tree over here. I gotta pull off to the back lot here. I'm just gonna yank one out. Watch this porn real quick. Yeah.
I love saving money. I love it.
Did you hear the officer? Like, do you have a roommate? No.
Yeah. Sometimes the mood strikes. I don't know.
Does he have a girlfriend? Can we
let's get Reese McGuire a girlfriend. That's gonna be my mission. If he doesn't have one. Actually, I'm gonna look at his Instagram. Does he have an Instagram?
Oh, that's not gonna be a good.
I'm sure he's like not allowed to be on social media.
They're like, Reese, go trust your gut. Don't post, right? Like, don't post. He has played well. That I'm gonna say.
He's great. I love Reese McGuire so far. I mean, there was that funny tweet that had his line next to Vasquez's line since the deadline. He's hitting better than him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Christian is brokenhearted.
Well, Christian Vasquez is playing like shit because he wants Heim to bring him back and pay him less money.
I'm really okay with that. That works out.
I think no, that is not the Reese McGuire I'm looking for.
Ooh.
No, you are not the Reese McGuire I'm looking for. Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't I just have the Reese McGuire for the Boston Red Sox, assholes? Yeah, all right. I don't think he's on Instagram.
I'm going to work in the offseason to get him on. I'm going to try. That's going to be my New Year's resolution.
Okay, can't wait.
Yep, mark it down.
I genuinely do think he calls a hell of a game. I think starting pitching has looked really sharp when he's behind the plate since the deadline. I am enjoying the Reese McGuire experiment so far.
I love it. I'm fucking down with it. We got a question that came in that has nothing to do with Reese, but I'll bring it up anyways. Do you think that Bogaerts will be wearing a Red Sox uniform in 2023? Kind of touched on it a little bit, jokingly, earlier in the program. But what do you think, Doink?
It sucks because I feel like the worse he plays for the rest of this season, the more likely it is that he is in a Red Sox uniform next year.
With the power being down and whatnot, I think that it's working against him.
Yeah, he's not going to have leverage to go get a $35-40 million contract at all.
I don't think he would have ever gotten a 35.
Fourth best shortstop in the free agency market next year. No shot.
I just think it's done. I do. I think it doesn't, like, if he plays too poorly, then somebody else may make an offer that's a little better than Boston might. If he hit too well, he'd price himself out. I just think, unfortunately, his age will be a hindrance for them re-signing him. But his lack of power is concerning. That I will say right now.
I think he's still got wrist issues. I think it all has to do with that fall that he had with Verdugo.
Oh. Yeah.
Because ever since then, he hasn't really looked right. Like, he's getting doubles, he's getting the singles, his average is good, but not between him and JD, 18 home runs.
It's bad.
That's not.
It's unacceptable.
Both those guys really are. I mean, someone's going to take a chance on JD for
the two guys in their contract year. It's hilarious. I
mean, like, Bogaerts isn't in his contract year, but I mean, he's. Do you think he opts out now?
I think there's a chance he doesn't.
Yeah, if he just stays.
If he's done when the season's over, he's hitting like 280 with 11 homers. I think there's a reasonable chance he would stay.
Take another hometown discount just so he doesn't have to go get embarrassed.
No, just not opt out.
Not opt out.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. It's just
okay. Yeah.
I think that's the only way he stays with the Red Sox. How about that?
I agree.
That he doesn't opt out.
That's how he stays with the Red Sox. I don't think if he has a bad year, they're going to move on. If he has too good of a year, they would, then he'd price out. This is the way he stays.
He has to go on a hell of a tear, like starting tomorrow, if he wants to have like a good year.
He needs to hit 3 home runs a day for
like he's got a lot of time and power to make up. And yeah, I think it absolutely seems like he's playing through something.
If he had 10 homers the rest of the way, I think that would calm people down, right? Like in terms of
if he hits 10 more,
yeah.
What he would have 19.
Yeah, I think then it'd be like, it's how you finish. But Reese McGuire said that, not me.
Wow.
That's right.
Jesus.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That was good.
And where.
Speaking of wow.
All over your steering wheel, sir.
Do you think you think he had a napkin or something, or was it
maybe like a bottle?
Nope. He's like, God damn it, I love saving money.
Just windshield, just like all over the windshield. Okay, we can't keep talking about this.
Imagine if it was right outside of a sperm bank.
Oh, they're just like scraping it off the. They're like, this is precious.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Last game. Speaking of how you finish, the Red Sox finished this series in fucking disappointing fashion.
Nice.
They fucking ended up losing 8-2. It was. Oh, Paul's got a joke.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh.
He pulled over. He had a little bit of coffee, and his coffee was lacking some creamer. Witkowski goes 5 innings, gives up 7 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, a walk, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs, both to Reynolds. Davis comes in, 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned a walk and 4 strikeouts. Yeah. So what do you think was worse, the offense or the pitching?
Winkowski was so bad. He got 4 whiffs. 4.
I mean, in fairness, they were both offensive.
They were both offense. There was gross, but like JT Brubaker is a good pitcher. Like he's one of their better prospects who can actually deal some stuff. And with our team like tending to strike out a little bit more recently, he carved us up a little bit. But Winkowski had like 8 hard hit balls, 24 swings, 4 whiffs. It's just, that's gross.
Only 5 hits during the entire game for the Red Sox.
Yeah, listen, he did get called into action, ahead of time. Like that's the other thing too. Nate was supposed to take the ball today, so that's concerning because he really hasn't looked like the same power pitcher since coming back. Yeah, Paul's right. Mm-hmm. Yep, my band of misfits is growing. I like it. Are you guys concerned about Nate though not being able to take the ball?
I feel like there was a quote from Nate where he was like, "Oh, I feel like I could pitch." I think they're just he said that yesterday.
Last night. Yeah.
They're just being overly cautious. I feel like they probably just want to save him for Toronto.
For a series that actually matters, because the Pittsburgh Pirates series didn't.
And then we have I'm very happy with the 3 pitchers we have lined up for Baltimore. So to have Nate start the first game in Toronto with some extra rest that he probably needs, I'm not worried.
All right. I mean, when Winkowski did not look, he didn't have it tonight, but I still like him.
I love the kid. I think he's got his attitude is kind of I thought his attitude was funny. When he was shitting on Wrigley Field, that was fun. I love that shit. But he is a little bit of a pouty baby sometimes. And I think it's just his rookie growing pains. I guess that shit happens.
So a couple things I do want to talk about before we move on is there was some stuff about Kike Hernandez and Tanner Houck. Obviously, we talked a little bit about the Houck situation. He has a disc issue in his lower back. He's in Boston for the rest of the week, and he will be reevaluated on Monday. Of course, stating that this is a big week to determine his availability moving forward for the rest of the year. That was per Alex Pierre. And Kike Hernandez had said that the hip core injury he had led to a hematoma in one of his abdominal muscles, and 16 cc's of blood was drained out through a needle in his back.
Yeah, it was a baseball-sized amount of blood, they said on the broadcast.
That's fucking that. I'm getting.
I don't know if people understand, but Kike almost died. That is no joke. He deserves a 2-3 year extension, literally just for missing this season for almost dying.
It said that he had said his entire right side felt like a switch turned off.
Oh God.
That's what led to his long IL stint.
It makes my whole body recoil thinking about what that feels like.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the heebie-jeebies.
And he shout out to the medical staff for keeping that under wraps, because that just would have been gnarly if that came out sooner. Let him heal from that in private, and his family heal from that. That's so scary.
Some other things that happened, some transactions. Ref Snyder and obviously Kike Hernandez were activated. Ref Snyder was activated from the 10-day IL, Kike from the 60-day IL. Jalen Davis was optioned down to Worcester. And then Yolmer Sanchez was designated for assignment, and we ended up losing him to the New York Mets. Also, according to Fangraphs, tomorrow it is said that Matt Strahm will likely be activated from the 15-day IL, which
Yes,
is
sir.
what Doink had said.
Need that.
All right. Moving forward, let's talk about the upcoming series. We have a 3-game series with the Baltimore Orioles. Sunday night's game is fantastic. I forgot where's that one played? I know it's the Little League field?
Oh, are we doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that we got to do that. That's exciting. The Muncie Bank Ballpark in Williamsport.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's in Williamsport.
Oh, that's exciting. And Pavetta and Cream and the Cream Machine.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We just got done talking about Reese and his coffee, and you're gonna call it the Cream Machine.
I've been calling him the Cream Machine for a very long time.
All right. So, according to Fangraphs, this is our upcoming series. We've got Cutter Crawford versus Jordan Lyles, Michael Walker versus Kyle Bradish, and Nick Pavetta versus Dean the Creamer. What are our thoughts? And look, everybody needs to remember, like, not us, but everybody needs to remember the Orioles are
Good.
Yeah.
They're good. I'm like in a very different position than I was at the beginning of even just this season. It's like Anthony Santander, he scares me. Like Ryan Mountcastle, he scares me. Adley Rutschman, he scares me.
Cedric Mullins.
So I mean, yeah, just like not even the big guys on that team. It's just like the depth that they have, and like we're facing 3 no-name pitchers, quote unquote, that are. I mean, Bradish isn't good, but Jordan Lyles has been really solid this year. He's 9-9. Like that's not awful for an Orioles pitcher.
I'm nervous.
Pitching a lot.
I think we're winning 1 game.
Oh,
Same.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, come on. We just got our asses destroyed by the fucking Pirates in the last game. And it's not like we were playing fantastic baseball against the Pirates either. I mean, we scored some runs, but we had 0 home runs.
We have, I mean, Cutter, Waka, and Pavetta. I like the 3 of them combined to give up 4 runs total.
All right.
Ooh, I'll take the over.
2 of 3.
Okay, let's go 4.5. I'll go 4.5 runs. They're going to do under 4.5 runs total.
For all 3?
Combined, yeah.
I'll still take the over.
I'm giving you a really low line. This is and
Pavetta's going to be the one that puts them over because they're going to be playing at a Little League.
I'll get run support, so it's okay.
Oh my God, that's fun. Every time there's a home run on Sunday's game, we can literally say Little League Park doesn't count.
So wait, my boy gets the pitch in the
Little League Park,
big.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I like
Hopefully
that.
He doesn't suck.
Special game.
No.
He won't.
All right,
never.
Doink, how many games? What do you think?
I would like to win too. I think if we lose one, maybe the Crawford game or the Crawford game.
Crawford's been like the best pitcher.
Yeah, but Jordan Lyles is their best pitcher that we're facing.
Brady?
I want to win more, but I think 1 because JD's bat and Xander's bat. I just don't think there's enough firepower left in that lineup right now. I don't think they'll play poorly, but the Orioles have been hot. They have. So
yeah, it's hard to go into a series like that with no momentum, even though we won this series. If we had won today and there was happy plane ride, I would feel more confident about winning a series. I mean, we said it earlier, but like this weekend determines kind of it's, a series with some of our more direct competition for that wild card spot. It would be really nice to knock them back 2 games.
Can we just give a shout out to Christian Arroyo for like
carrying this team on his back?
Yeah.
And Verdugo.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Verdugo leads the AL in doubles.
How many doubles does he have?
A lot.
So many.
79.
We need 40 out of him.
He's got a shitload, a shit ton. Brad, what do you got for the series?
I'm going 1. I feel the same way as you, Brady. I want to be wrong.
Sure. He's got how many?
Oh, since the All-Star break, he's got 11.
Well, we gotta find.
I was just looking at the thing that the Red Sox posted today, which maybe he doesn't lead the league in doubles for the whole thing.
I need to know how many doubles he actually has.
Can I ask you guys a side question?
He has 30 doubles in what's his name? Cora challenged him for 40.
Let's go. He can get that.
Yeah, he can totally
Easy.
get that.
What's the likelihood? Give me the percentage that the Yankees lose possession of first place in the AL East by the end of the regular season.
So I was thinking about this recently. I was like, they're what, down to 8 games?
I think it's 9.
Well, they lost.
They
It's
lost.
still 9 because everyone else lost too.
Yeah.
Except for Toronto.
Except for Toronto. So yeah, Toronto and Tampa are 9 games back.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how long this skid lasts. I feel like their little run that they're on right now is unfortunate, and everyone thought that they were back after one walk-off win that was
Sure did.
a fucking home run that Josh Donaldson like accidentally hit.
So what's the percent though, Doink? What's the percent that they don't end up in first place?
Percent that they don't end up in first place. I'll go 15.
Brad?
I don't see them losing first place, but I mean, like, the Red Sox were up 9 games in 2011? Was that 11 or 12?
I was 11.
So it's a possibility.
Give me the what's the percent though?
Would you go 15, Doink?
Yeah.
I'll go a little more. I'll go 20.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm just for fuck's sake doing 30%.
Nice. They've got their schedule is interesting. They've got like they have 4 games against Oakland next week, which is nice for them. And then 3 against the Angels. Then they play Tampa again, then the Twins, then Tampa, then us, then us some more.
They suck against us. So there's that.
I think there's it'll be interesting. They're gonna have to. I mean, they're being really, really cagey with like Giancarlo's return. They're like, I think Boone said the other day that he was gonna do a rehab assignment today. That didn't happen. Or like start a rehab assignment. They're just really stringing everyone along for that. They put their closer on the Phantom IL.
It's really only honestly 3 more games. When it gets to 6 games, it's not funny anymore, right? Mm-mm. Now it's a full blown slide.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking slipping and sliding. If it keeps going, it's gonna get crazy. And honestly, I love the chaos.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's great. I love Chapman getting slammed.
Yeah, I feel like people. I mean, if people are gonna say this is our World Series, then I'll say hell yeah, it is.
For Pete's sake,
this is my World Series.
This is my World Series as well.
Is them fucking this up before they even got to the postseason?
It's fun, fantastic.
That was interesting, Brad. Frankie Montas not pitching well for the Yankees, confirmed.
Frankie Montas washed, confirmed.
He was booed after the first.
Jordan Montgomery pitching well for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Love to see it.
Love seeing that.
Love to see it. Yeah, Frankie Montas. I don't want to say that he doesn't have the
balls
mentality for it, but yeah, I mean that's gotta just be awful. Just
you remember when Sonny Gray was the best pitcher for the Oakland Athletics, and the Yankees were like, all right, we're going to trade for this fucker. And they traded for him, and then he just absolutely sucked.
What if Frankie Montas is he's still a Red Sox at heart, And he's like, fuck you. I'm not.
He's like, I'm throwing this shit.
Mhm.
Take your money and run.
Yep. I like that. Go ahead, Frankie. Keep doing your thing.
Keep shoving, bud.
It's so weird that he used to be a Red Sox.
He got lit the fuck up today.
What
Like,
was it,
seriously.
9-2?
But
Yeah.
the first batter in, he let up a single, and they're like, the Boobers are out. That's great.
It was, yeah. They're not holding back at Yankee Stadium nowadays.
No, things are getting real. I
Things
remember
are getting
2011, things were really not good for the Red Sox. The Yankees have another two or three games. It's gonna get tight. Maybe going out west. Maybe going out west will be good for them. I hope it's not. I hope it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, probably will be.
Let's hope so. Go Oakland.
Go A's.
Who's Oakland's best player right now?
Seth. Mr. Seth.
The catcher?
Yeah.
Murphy?
Sean. Seth. I called
He's
him
making
Seth.
like $600.
Oh no,
a year.
Seth. They're the other guy, Seth Brown, right? Isn't that
Okay.
Sean Murphy, Seth Brown, the two of them?
Yeah. Okay.
Yankees need to lose. We need to win. We need
Good
to go.
strategy.
It's a good strategy. We
Good
should
strategy.
probably try doing that.
We
a
need
little
the
more.
entire AL East to start losing games
Yeah, and we need Casas.
somehow. Hey, tomorrow we could see Casas and Wong on the roster. Who knows? Who knows?
Why do you say tomorrow?
Because tomorrow's like the service time
Oh, yeah, that's right.
deadline.
Well, do you think they fucking if Casas comes up, does that mean Dalbec goes down?
I
or
don't know.
something?
Bobby, Duran.
It sounds like I think Duran would probably go down. You got Kike and Ref Snyder.
Yeah, fuck it.
Plawecki.
Give me Casas. I know. I told my friend was like, would we actually DFA Plawecki? I was like, yeah,
Yeah. That's
maybe.
Austin Davis.
Connor Wong he's hit like 3 home runs in 5 games.
Give that man a bat.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got a catcher that bats like 120 something right now. And then we got another one who jerks off in fucking parking lots, and he's hitting like 400.
And he knows how to handle the pitching staff really well.
Yeah, right. Wow.
So
I think you were kind of reaching for that one.
sorry, I was trying to stretch it out there.
Yeah, so wasn't Reese McGuire.
Oh god.
Fucking Christ. These are not going to stop, are they?
Dad jokes.
Those are not dad jokes. Those are jerk-off jokes.
Gosh.
All right, does anybody else have anything that they'd like to add before we end the episode?
Christian Arroyo Series MVP.
Yeah, we haven't done one of those in a while.
MVP of my heart. Also, I love him so much.
Honorable
just
mention.
keep him out of the outfield.
Honorable mention to Matt Barnes.
Wow.
That is going to be a clip.
Honorable mention.
That is going to be the clip. We're at an hour and 13 fucking minutes, and I'm going to post that.
When Brady gets a little tired, the real crazy takes start to come out.
Yep.
Wow.
I was wrong. Everything is going great. Matt's gonna do great. Yep,
Now
no.
all we have to hear is you say that Matt Barnes is elite.
Nope.
He's not.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Pesky Report. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review.
Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.